Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He spins out of a tackle. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab made by the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on 3rd down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
The Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab, a chance to score. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escapes the sack. Escapes the pocket. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
First down and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's a wide open receiver, complete. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the Cougars are going to cash in here in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, BYU. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Colorado.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Buffaloes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now is they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very... It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Cougars bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense will keep going here after that special teams penalty. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Paul. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Catch made on the right side. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Paul. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's caught downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Brigham Young. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
First down here for this offense. The shotgun running play call. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And they hand it off to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Single back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Paul. Touchdown, BYU. This quarterback on fire today. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
That gain sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
And the Buffaloes. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 33. The Buffaloes are on the move here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. It's a fumble. The offense recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Four verts put so much pressure on your secondary. If the quarterback has time to throw, you've got 4 receivers streaking into the back part of your defense. Eventually, the quarterback's going to find an open target. If he has the time, and he did here, he makes them pay for it.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
He pulls in the catch. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. He'll try a pass here. And that catch is hauled in. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, BYU. No chance to catch it.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Shotgun, empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the receiver's got it. Looks like BYU will have the first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming. He'll take a deep shot here. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's got some open field ahead. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. And the Buffalo's offense is on the move now. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Boy, second and forever. Everyone in the stadium's expecting a pass, but instead they run the ball for big yards. And I'll tell you what they've done, Chris. They've given themselves a chance, a real chance here now on third down.
Here's the option play. The back's got to run the pitch. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep...
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fires this one deep middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Brigham Young. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line, he's delivered.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Pitch to the back. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Unleashes the stiff arm. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. Let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw it on first down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, BYU. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. And keep this drive alive right here.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to launch it deep again. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the tailback's got it again. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Cougars are in the red zone.
42 Spider.
There's the handoff. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Touchdown, Brigham Young. And the beatdown continues.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Hart. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to throw again. Let's it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Get set, get set.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
3 and 25.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the Buffaloes pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
Jackrabbit.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
2nd down play coming up.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. And he's got it. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, BYU. This offense really clicking. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. They're trying to run it with the option. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Boy, that's why I love watching this guy play. He can do so many different things, and here they go with the option on the 2-point conversion. Nice job of stretching the defense out. He saw he could get underneath that defensive leverage. Did a good job of getting north and south and came away with the 2 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hart. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. He'll hand it off. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's down to the 28-yard line.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, get out of Dodge, keep everybody healthy.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Here's a 1st and 10 play.
42 spot.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. After consecutive losses, he did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds itself backed up inside their own 10. First down, looking to throw the ball. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Throws it to the right. Here's another interception, but we're losing track. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown for Brigham Young. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Hart. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. The Buffaloes come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain. Exciting play to end the game, but he stopped short and the clock will run out. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.